Talking yours?
Testing. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Testing.
You gonna hear us? There should be a little bit of a delay. Okay. How does it sound?
We're good? How does it sound? It sounds good?
All right.
Perfect.
3, 2. What's up, everyone? Welcome to the AABA Basketball League Tournament Championship. Pat and I are here, and we're really glad to close out this tournament with two of the better teams that we've seen throughout. Two of the teams that are the most in shape, that have some of the most talented players we've seen. And, you know, Pat, I'm excited to see what we can have in this final game. What are you looking forward to?
You know, it's going to be a real battle over here. We got Dream Vision that yesterday was a very entertaining game, but this Burbank team is very different from what we've seen from these other competitors. They're a little bit more organized. They're a little more team-oriented. They move the ball very well, and obviously when you got two very skilled big men down there, in Blake Miles and Kaluna, it's going to be a handful for Dream Vision.
Let's talk about Dream Vision a little bit. Obviously, Andre Spike, Tade Keshishin leading the way offensively for them. Two of the best one-on-one players we've ever seen on the same team together. I know Benoit and Burbank want to slow them down as the main priority. So let's see what happens there. We're going to bring on Blake Miles and Andre Spike really quick to talk a little bit. So stay tuned, guys. We have a good one coming up. We'll be on in just a second. Stay tuned. All right, guys, we're back, and we told you guys we got a special guest. We got Blake Miles with us. Blake, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
How's the tournament been so far? Obviously, championship game, but how you feeling coming into this one, man?
Man, this has been a lot of fun. A lot of new players with us. We're missing a couple of our other teammates that aren't here right now, but, you know, we're having a really good time. We're playing really well. We're playing well together, so we're having a great time out here. Great tournament.
Definitely is, man. Looking at the matchup right here, obviously, I don't know if you guys have played Dream Vision in the group stages yet.
Not yet.
You got two offensively talented guys, Andre and Tade. You guys have a matchup mindset going in defensively?
Yeah, you know, our coach set us up well. We have a good defensive strategy for this game. I'm sure it's going to work. Manuel's a great coach for us, so we'll see what happens. Hopefully it works out. You guys will see in a couple minutes.
It'll be a good one, man.
So obviously not having Mike, you know, a big piece in there.
Yeah.
But obviously everyone has been stepping up. Today in particular, what can you expect from yourself in your production level?
You know, step up wherever is needed, whether it's defensively against the guards or offensively scoring points for us. We got a lot of good shooters, so if they need me to score, I'll score. But if they score, I'll gladly give them the ball, let them score. But, yeah, Mike's a big part. Hopefully he's enjoying his time in Mexico right now. Shout out, Mike.
All right, Blake, we want to let you go back, warm up. You got a big game coming up, man. Wish you the best.
Good luck.
Take care. See you, buddy. All right, guys, that was Blake Miles. Looking forward to the matchup. Seeing yesterday, he was cramping up, got a little hurt towards the end of the game. So I'm hoping that he can have a good game. We want to see the best game we can, right? Championship matchup.
He was very productive yesterday. He had 19 points, shooting very efficiently from the floor, taking good quality shots. But obviously he talked about having Manuel's system. He's able to be comfortable, take good quality shots.
Yeah.
And like he said, he's very unselfish, wants to get his other teammates involved. So I think we're going to expect to see a good game from him today.
I think so. We're going to take another quick break, and then right after we come back, we're going to bring Andre Spite talk to him right after his 52-point performance last night. Let's see what's going to happen in this championship game. We'll be right back, guys.
That was good.
All right, guys, we're back, and probably one of my favorite guests that we've had on our podcast so far. Glad to have him back on.
Glad to be back. Glad to
Ray.
be back, baby.
How you been, buddy?
Good, man. Good. Long night last night. You know, celebrating Nari's graduation, so it was good, especially to get that win against my A1 team. Shout out
Tell
to
me
A1.
about that, man. 52 on him? Come on, man.
Hey, it was good, man. I walked in, they said, we're going to shut you down tonight. And I was like, yeah, we're going to see about that. So I was just real happy to get them out the way, honestly, because that was going to be one of our toughest opponents.
Yeah. No, we had that talk early on when you guys first made the team. I was telling you how many guys would separate from a team like that and make their own team, and you said,
and
you wanted the competition.
I did, because I know everyone was mad about me joining that team and saying, oh, like, you can't win without them. So, like, I heard a lot of that, so I just really had to I wanted to form my own team anyway, and just go up against those guys too, to let everybody know that I don't need.
I mean, you guys have done it here. You've proven it. So, looking at this matchup a little bit, first time playing Burbank in the tournament, what do you see from them, and what do you see from you guys heading in?
I see two classy teams, two teams that are not going to talk to each other back and forth. It's just going to be a good game. And I'm going to take it personal because they're named Burbank. I can't believe another team's named Burbank.
That's your city, man.
That's my city, man. So we're going to take it to them. We're going to take it to them, man. But I'm really glad I got A1 out of there with the 52 spot. They needed that.
Well, we all know what you guys can do. But let's talk a little about the strengths of this Burbank team. Obviously, they have Kaluna. He played D1 basketball.
Yeah.
They got Blake Miles, very, very talented player. Austin Cole. What's your guys' mindset going into this game and matching up with them?
Honestly, we haven't paid any attention. We haven't watched this team really play. We don't really know much about them except for big man Akko. So we're just going to come out and do what we've been doing and just play good basketball. Just get up and down the court.
Right.
All right, Dre, we want to let you go get warmed up, man. Good luck. Have fun with it. Let's bring Todd next. Yes, sir.
Yeah, sure.
All right, guys.
There he is.
You heard it from Dre right after dropping 52, and our next guest coming right up.
There he is.
Todd
Hey, what's up, bro?
on the show. What's
How
up,
you doing?
baby?
Have a
Todd,
seat.
get situated. How you doing, buddy?
I feel good. I'm ready to play.
I wanted to ask you a few questions based on the tournament itself, man. You obviously came from playing in an Armenian high-level league, and then this is supposed to be kind of the second thing that we're trying to do, right?
Okay.
Can you compare the two and tell me how you feel about your time there and your time here?
Honestly, my time in Armenia was amazing. I had the best overall team owner, teammates, anybody could ask for. We all got along, and we're winning games. So that's the best part about playing basketball. But in comparison to here, obviously it's a little different because it's a 2-week tournament.
Yeah.
You don't. I mean, 2-3 of these guys I met here first time. So it's kind of tougher to build that chemistry.
100%.
But when you have high-level players on your team, bro, you just come out and figure it out.
I think that's what you guys have done.
You know, coming into this tournament, everyone was talking about how you and Tyler are going to gel because you're both
Dre.
I'm sorry, Dre. You and Dre were going to gel together. Obviously, two ball-dominant players.
Yeah.
How's that chemistry been going on?
So far, it's been great, man. I mean, when you have another high-level player like Dre, like it's kind of weird because like you try not to get so aggressive on the ball. You kind of like let him play his game, and he lets me play my game. You know, if he's making shots, go, I'll play off you. You know, if I'm doing my thing, he's gonna play off me. So when you play with high-level players like him, bro, like it's kind of easy to gel. You know?
Right.
As basketball players, you've kind of been around good level basketball players, so we kind of like click. I feel like instantly.
Right.
I agree, man. Looking forward, let's talk about your professional career a little bit. Are you headed back to Armenia after this, or what's your plans moving forward?
As of right now, I have a couple things lined up. The only reason I don't want to say it is
I
because
feel
there's
you.
nothing set in stone.
Yeah.
I believe in jinxing things like that.
I agree, man.
Until
I
it's
agree.
official.
As long as you're doing it, man,
Yeah.
we wish you the best.
But you
with
know
that.
what? Like I said, like I love playing basketball. So you know, if I have to go back to Armenia as like let's say my last case resort, then I'm going to do it, bro. Because
Yeah.
this is what I do. This is what I love to do. So.
And last question, you know, I don't know how familiar you are with this Burbank team. Have you been watching them? Are you familiar with their game?
I knew a couple players on the team. Ryan, but right now he's hurt. I guess he got elbowed and he's out right now.
Yeah.
Just watching their games, I know they got this big guy. I don't know his name. He's a pretty good player. You know?
Yeah.
So I think just keep him out of the paint. You know, don't let him get easy shots, and I think for the most part we're gonna be all right.
Right.
All right, man. Have a great one. We wish you guys the
Appreciate
best.
your time.
I love
Thank
what
you,
you're
man.
doing with this show.
Thank you, buddy.
Thanks.
It's amazing, man.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Todd.
Have a good time.
Good luck, guys. All right, man. We got about 4 minutes left till the game tips off. We're going to bring in our third member of our crew, Zando, and we're going to have a good game, guys, so stick around. We'll be right back with the championship game.
Before you go, are we on mute? Okay.
What's up, you need
No, we're good.
All right, guys. Back with the third member of our crew, Mr.
I made it,
Zando
guys.
himself.
Don't worry. Don't miss me.
Zando,
Spaces here.
it's been a long 2 weeks, man.
It's been a fun 2 weeks. End of the journey. A lot of ups, some downs, but we made it.
We made it, man. We got a good one here, I think, as long as Burbank stays in it early, right? I think if they can stick around early on, it's going to be a good game throughout.
I think the biggest X factor for Dream Vision is going to be Gabby.
I agree. Yesterday we saw him get a little rattled up towards the end, but I know that that's going to probably be a thing of the past for him, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Let's make our picks for the game, man. I'll go first. It's tough for me to go against Dream Vision because I think they have two of the best offensive players, and I think good offense beats good defense any day. I think they're in shape, and I think they're hungry. So I'm going to go with Dream Vision. I'm going to say 95 to 82. That's my score. Dream Vision
What's
with
the
the
spread at?
victory. I think Dream Vision minus 5.5. That's what I'm going to put it at. And I think they cover.
I think they cover too.
Xando, what's your prediction?
My
man?
prediction is Dream Vision. I mean, I think they're just too scorching hot to lose, but they also have not been battle tested like Burbank. Burbank's had a lot of close games.
Yeah.
Last night, their semifinal game came down to the last shot. Cole hit a three-pointer to send them to the championship. I mean, they're going to battle, but I think Dream Vision will come out with it.
Pat?
Well, it's hard to bet against a team that has more talent, but I just want to say this Burbank team is no joke. They are very organized. They move the ball very well. I think they will exploit the only weakness this Dream Vision team will have, which is being able to defend in the paint. So when you say Gabby's going to be an X factor, I completely agree with you. Because if Gabby can help rebound against a team that's all bigs, then they're going to be in a really good position.
I think this is going to be the best big man matchup we have this whole tournament. Drake versus
Yeah.
Cole. I think those two will neutralize each other today.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're about 40 seconds away from tip-off, guys. Last break, right before we jump into the action. Dream Vision versus Burbank coming up next. We'll be right back. Boom! All right, everyone.
Ready for tip-off. Both teams look not antsy, but I mean, they look ready to go.
You got to be excited anytime it's a championship game.
Championship Sunday, man. Big
Come
game
out ready,
field.
baby.
Who needs NBA playoffs when you got this?
We didn't miss the Clippers-Mavs game because of the All-Star game. It's okay. We're here now.
No, I'm very excited. This is going to be a good game.
Here we go, boys.
Let's have a day. Tip goes to Burbank. Out to Alec. Inside to Karan. Back out. Dish. They leave him open. Trey pulls down the rebound. Here comes Dream Vision. Gabe, X Factor early on. He hits the three.
It's a good sign when he's getting started.
Let's see now. Does Burbank have an answer? Oh, wide open take for Alec, and he scores.
I like the pace so far. Looking good.
Seen 3 shots in 40 seconds already. Tade, step back. Kaluna with the rebound. 3-on-2 break or 3-on-3 break. Miles to Cole. The Kingsman connection's good for 3.
That was a good find by Blake.
Trey off Drick's screen. Double teamed. Inside to Gabe. The short corner jumper is good. Gabe with 5 early points.
Kaluna not stepping up on Gabby. Gabby can make that mid-range.
Inside, Miles. He's good on the post jump hook.
You're letting him get that deep in. No cover, no help, nothing. He's going to have a field day.
Trick to Dre. Dre dances a little. And Kaluna steals it.
Good aggressiveness from Burbank on both sides on offense and defense so far.
Alec finds Skaran. Kaluna, he wants it. Dre boards it.
I want to see him go inside more. I know he can shoot it, but you know, against Drick, I think he has the advantage.
I mean, yesterday he was balling inside against Issa.
Yeah.
Burbank. Cole looks like he's playing a bit of a free safety role. Drick, good on the jumper.
That's an interesting strategy Manuel's doing. He's not letting Tade or Dre beat him. He wants the other guys to do the work.
Garan, pass deflected by Dre. Burbank can't hit the cutter. Dream Vision on the break. Drick rim running. Out to Gabe. Another one. No good. Drick with the rebound. Alec fouls him on the floor.
Could have been an intentional foul there. He got lucky. Wrapping around the waist, no ball contact.
Was it before the shot? It was not. He'll shoot 2. So far, 3 minutes into the game, we've seen a lot of offense. Some errors so far from both teams, but good basketball. Drick hits the first.
And Drake's going to have a hell of a responsibility today. He's going to have to guard Kaluna down low. And I'm sure he's going to take plenty of responsibility finishing inside.
I mean, I think the responsibility goes both ways for the bigs. Drick hits the second. Dream Vision up 2. Kaluna gives it into Cole. Oh, hold on the floor. Andre Spite, that's his first. Baseline out of bounds.
A lot of time going off the clock right here, and
Little
they
bit of
finally
confusion.
stop it.
I like this matchup. Gabby guarding Blake.
I mean, I think Gabby's had the task of guarding the other team's best player almost every single game they played. Yesterday against Sardabegi and Law, he was guarding Kieran Hayward. They got into it a little bit. Gabby got the better of him, I guess.
But Blake is a much more physical player than Hayward is. So it's going to be kind of a challenge for Gabby in that regard.
Kaluna, rebound Drick. They push the pace. Out to Driss. Back to the corner. Gabby, quick move inside. And he gets the and one to go.
Tough take by Gabby.
Gabby with 7 points already. Just like I said, the X factor paying the early dividends. He cashes in on the free throw, converts the and one. Dream Vision up 4. Alec, Tade covers. Tade slaps it out of bounds, stays with Burbank.
Another underrated part of Tade's game. Very good one-on-one defender. He moves his feet so well.
Cole, catch and shoot. Kaluna, rebound. Trick with the block. Cole, another chance. Another offensive rebound for Burbank. Miles.
Nice pass.
Up. Another block by Drick. But they can't control it again. You can get all the blocks you want, but it doesn't mean nothing without the rebound. Kaluna. He bangs. Goes up.
That's what I want to see.
He finishes the jump hook.
He's the biggest guy on the court. You got to take it in.
Miles covering Spite. Cole comes in doubles. Drick tries the bounce pass. Goes off of Burbank's defender's foot. Stays with Dream Vision. Trey with it again. The Kingsman double team on him.
Looks like a mix between a zone and man.
Drick no good on his jumper. Alec brings it into Alec. Another block by Drick. Corner. Kaluna. Deep three. Rebound Drick. He's got about three blocks and 5 rebounds already. Dre Spite. Rebound Cole.
I think that was his first shot of the game, right?
I believe so. Won't be the last, I can guarantee you that. Cole. He's good on his 3.
He's not going to miss many in a row, guys.
Tie game for Burbank. 4 minutes, 15 seconds left in the first quarter.
I think out of all the players I've seen, he's one of the best shooters in this tournament.
He's so good off the catch and shoot. Drick looking to go ISO here. Driss in the corner. Off the top of the backboard. Gabe grabs it. Another 2 points for Gabby.
Gabby doing everything for Dream Vision right now. Rebounding, playing defense, finishing inside.
Gabby's been their Swiss Army knife so far. Alec loses control. Gets it back. Around Tade. Garen to Blake. Gabby with a tough defense. That looked like a walk.
I think he gets called for the foul first.
Gabby trying to sub himself out.
That's too early foul.
No, you can't. That's 2 fouls, right?
2 fouls with only a 6-man rotation, and we know Bobby hasn't really gotten into the game too much this tournament.
I think Burbank's going to look to capitalize on him subbing in.
I think he can do really well in this kind of game. He's a shooter. They're doubling the best players. He's a marksman.
Drick hauls in another one. Hand off Tade. Bounce pass.
Oh, looked like a walk.
He got away with it. Left hand layup.
Tough one there.
I think Drick's going for a triple-double today with blocks and rebounds. Kaluna again. He finally finds the range from deep. He hits his first 3 of the game.
Look, sometimes when you have a short roster, you have that green light to make a little bit more of a mistake. And Kaluna missing 4 shots in a row, he still shot the 5th one.
Driss can't answer. Kaluna falls in another rebound. Cole. Oh, steal by Drick. Going up the court, Garen fouls him. That's the second time Drick's been fouled in the open court like that.
If you're Burbank, those kind of fouls, I think, don't hurt you as much. You slow it down a little bit.
Just over 2 minutes left in this first quarter of play. 15-16, Dream Vision up. Tade to Drick. Drick for 3. No good. Shot clock expires. Goes out of bounds. Ball going to Burbank.
The one thing, I don't want to harp on this too much, but Dream Vision has the tendency to get on each other a little more than Burbank. Burbank never says a word to each other. They just play as a team. So let's see if that kind of comes into play at all.
Blake cuts, gets the ball thrown off his face, and it goes to Dream Vision. Good idea, bad execution. Dre gets it past the half-court line. To Drick. Dre, 3-pointer. Alec with the rebound. Tade battles with them. 2-on-1 fast break. Garen gets it around Bobby, and he gets the call. Drick came in to block it, but it was too late. Seen a very tightly contested matchup so far.
Pretty low scoring first quarter too compared to the rest of the tournament. That just shows you both teams are playing some kind of defense finally, right?
Early on it was fast paced, but I think they both started to realize airball free throw, that's rare. I think both teams realized they gotta win it on the defensive end opposed to the offensive side. He's short on the second. Drick, another rebound. Andre. Out to Tade. Tade. No good on his 3. Kaluna with the rebound. I think we've seen about 20 combined rebounds so far between Drick and Kaluna. Cole. Another three for him.
Dream
He gives
Vision,
Burbank the 2-point lead.
Dream Vision not covering him at all. That's too good of a look for him.
There's been too many miscommunications for them on defense. So many open shots for Burbank early on. Tade, far end covers. Drick left open. He goes in. Kaluna straight up. Oh, he gets called for the foul and one.
Good take by him right there.
I don't know how it was a foul though. He was straight up. Drick trying to convert the and one. He does that. 1 point lead for Dream Vision, 26.9 left in the quarter. Alec off Kaluna's screen. Kaluna pops.
Looking to go inside.
Kaluna versus Rick.
Yep. Got him on the body. Can't lean on him.
No, if either of these big men get into foul trouble, that could spell disaster for whichever team it happens to. 1-and-1 for Kaluna. He missed some big free throws last night in the semifinal game, but it didn't end up coming back to haunt them. Kaluna, good on the front end. He'll shoot the second. He nails the third. 1 point lead for Burbank. 11 seconds. Dre brings it. Double team comes at him. Drick. He can't beat the buzzer with his three. Burbank has a 1 point lead heading into the second quarter. It's anyone's ball game.
You got to give it up to Burbank. Played exactly the style that they were looking for. They took open shots. They played great defense. And because of that, they're up by one.
Dream Vision seems a little confused when you have your two ball-dominant guys not taking the shots that they're comfortable with. You're going to have to find a different way.
I wonder how long Burbank's going to be able to keep Tade and Dre both scoreless. I think Gabby should put himself back into the game at this point. Dream Vision's offense was a little more lackadaisical when he subbed out.
But if he picks up that third foul in the second quarter, now you're asking for way more.
And he does just what I
responsibility.
said. He's walking back onto the court.
So he's got to
Bobby
control
stays
it
on
now.
the court too.
They got to get Bobby going. We all know he can shoot the ball. He's a good shooter. They got to execute the ball just a little bit more to find him. You got to get him going.
Manuel, as usual, taking every single second he can at a quarter, timeout. Someone on the floor will take a second to regroup his troops. It's what he does. Dream Vision will start off the quarter with possession. Tade gets it. Definitely looking to score right away. Drick, Kaluna, deflection, Bobby retains it. Gabby hits another three. Gabby has been lights out so far.
Big shot coming right back into the game. Puts him up by two.
Kaluna, does he have the answer? Tade boards it. And here comes Dream Vision. They're picking up the pace finally. Gabe! Ooh! He was about to slam it on Kaluna. Gabe shooting two. I think he's been all the energy in this game so far.
I love Gabby's aggressiveness, guys. He has no fear whatsoever today.
First free throw is no good. Burbank up 22-20. 9 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second quarter. Gabby no good on the second. Looked like an air ball, but I guess it grazed the rim. Alec tries getting around Tade. Cole in the post. Tade doubles and
Good
seals
help
it.
by Tade.
And here
We're
comes the
about to
show.
see.
Gabe, two-hand slam. Hangs on the rim. Almost brings the shot clock down. Gives Dream Vision a 4-point lead. Miles now, left hand. No good. Bobby pulls it in. He's going on his own. Oh, why?
Oh my goodness.
Why would he not take that? He's wide open.
Oh my goodness. You got to go up with that. That obviously has something to do with not playing much with the group and feeling like, you know, you have to make the perfect play.
Maybe he just wanted 3 points. That's
Bang.
exactly what he wanted. 3
Right
points
back.
are better than 2.
I like seeing it when a player makes a mistake, making it right back up.
Manuel calls a timeout with 8 minutes, 15 seconds left. Dream Vision takes a 7-point lead on Bobby's 3.
8-0 run to start the second quarter. Obviously, Gabby coming right back into the game has made the biggest difference.
He provides so much energy to this group. They need him out there. Even if he's just on over there, you know?
Already in double-digit scoring figures. Probably has 2 or 3 rebounds. But I think Drick is also stuffing the stat sheet. He has 3 or 4 blocks, 4 or 5 rebounds, about 6 points. I mean, their big men have definitely been more dominant so far.
It's not easy asking Drake to do what he does, especially when with a D1 Kaluna standing on the other side. But he's doing what he's good at. He's doing what he's supposed to do.
Miles has also been rather quiet for Burbank. I think he's going to have to get himself going if they want a chance in this one. They got to keep this game within 10 points going into halftime for sure.
We talked to Blake before the game. He mentioned he doesn't care if he scores 2 or 20 as long as he can get his guys involved. He trusts his teammates. And he'd rather see Cole make that open look or Kaluna have that nice shot that he likes rather than him forcing it every time.
Let's see. Hopefully they go inside to Kaluna, get him going right now. Miles catches in the post. Gets around Gabby. Cole, corner. Offensive foul on Cole. He puts his body into Bobby's.
Good defense by Bobby.
Gabe making sure he knows that was good defense. Dre now with it, still scoreless. Bobby loses the ball, back to Dream Vision. And that's his cue to sub out. Driss checks in for him. Cole. Back to Alec, he handles it.
Good defense by Todd, staying right in front of him.
Cole catches in the post. Kaluna, top of the key. He's good on his 3.
That's a big shot by Kaluna, making it a 4-point game.
Kaluna's been outside more than inside this game. Dre around Drick's screen. Cole steals it. Burbank brings it back. No break for them. Alec to Miles. He can't hit the mid-range jumper. Todd thinks about throwing it to Driss. Decides not to. Goran pokes it free. Gabe right at Kaluna. Another 2 points for him. I think if we have a finals MVP, Gabe is the early betting favorite for it. Cole inside, finishes the layup, lead back down to 4.
Good look by Alec, looking for the cutting Cole down there.
Drick gets it to Driss. Tada with it. Now here's Dre. He gets it. Finds Driss in the corner. Dre in the corner. No good. Tada with the follow-up. He gets his first 2 points of the game.
Ball barely grazed the rim there, giving them a chance for a second opportunity.
Good wherewithal by Tada to play through the buzzer.
Got to keep playing.
Kaluna, a deep 3.
That's
Rebound
not
by
the
Gabby.
shot you want from him.
And Gabby pushes on the break.
If you're
Foul on Alec on the floor. staying with Dream Vision.
You're Kaluna. You can't settle for those threes. I know you just made one, but you're a very good post player too.
Gotta make them guard him inside and out. Tade, catch. Into Drick. Drick with the runner. No good. Gets his own rebound. Oh no, he's called for the foul. Going back down the other way. I believe that's his second or third foul so far. He gets called for a delay of game as well. That's the warning on Dream Vision. Just over 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Dream Vision up 6. Miles. Trick deflection out of bounds. Burbank inbounds. Garin will bring it in. Miles catches. Or Cole, my mistake. Kaluna. Inside work. Can't get the jump or jump hook to fall. Drick pushes it around them. Garin called on the hold as Tada cuts back door. In football, that'd be a 10-yard penalty and an automatic first down.
Unless it's against the Bucks against the Packers.
You like my shirt?
You guys ain't calling them on those.
Dre, three-pointer, no good. Gabe tries to follow, another follow-up. Dre gets in there, Burbank comes out with it. Garin on the leak. He can't finish the layup.
Oh, come on. That's
Drick screen scared him. Dre now. Poked out of bounds, stays with Dream Vision.
Good defense by Miles there, keeping the hands active, making Dre work.
Drick now inbounding. I feel like Gabby's gonna run in. Never mind. He's the safety valve. Tada steals it from him, tells him to get out.
Wants to work here.
Gabe's wide open again. He attacks and he finishes. No, it's a travel.
good call there.
Gabe saying it was 2 steps. Refs have other ideas. Looked like 2.5 to me. Alec brings. Pada, you can hear the slap from here. Foul on him. 2 minutes, 38 seconds left in the first half. Timeout Burbank. Dream Vision up 6, 31-25.
Burbank.
Guys, would you say this is the most frustrating you've seen Dream Vision?
There was a lot of frustration coming out of them yesterday too. They've been a little flustered these past 2 games.
Yeah.
I think the lack of a coach in this scenario is where it bites you the most.
I just feel like Burbank is very well prepared for this game. I feel like Manuel is taking every precaution he can to get them ready for this game. And I feel like he's done so.
He has, but the question is, you can't keep Dre Spice scoreless for this long. It's been 2 quarters almost, but he's going to get himself going at one point or another.
But see, we talk about the total talent of a team. If you take Dre out, somehow you're able to keep Dre on hold. Somehow.
And Gabby came to pick him up today. Even Tada's not having a good game. Drick came to pick him up.
And then Bobby having a big shot.
Bobby
in the
gave him
corner.
some minutes off the bench.
Exactly.
Burbank also has a lack of a bench. In the first weekend, they had a couple guys coming off. They're missing Mike. They're missing a lot of people. Ryan hurt. You said yesterday he cut his cheek. Tough for them. They're gonna have to play 5 guys the whole time pretty much unless Galaxy checks in.
Yeah, not having Mike and Ryan definitely hurts this team. You're missing 2 guys that can score. They're great playmakers. And Alec has to take on more of a load.
Burbank inbounds. Cole catches. Turnaround jumper. Drick hauls it in. Dre now. Throws it up court. Hits Alex Zoralin of the Colby Addicts. Ball to Burbank. Oh, and Gabe steals it. No one saw him. Drop off pass. Tade. Easy finish. Gabe working on the defensive end. Catches them sleeping. Gives Dream Vision the 8-point lead.
That was too sloppy for Burbank.
Corner. Cole. No good. Dream Vision could extend it to double digits on this possession. Dre stops. Brings it back out. Cole up in the air. Tade. Mid-range jumper for Drick. It's good.
Just
Dream
like
Vision
that.
extends their lead to 10 points.
10-point gain.
Minute 49 left in the first half. Burbank calls another timeout.
This is where I see Dream Vision separating themselves and kind of expanding this lead with about a minute 45 left in this half.
They just seem locked in. Ever since Gabby subbed himself back in, they've been a different team. Back on the scoring end. Even on defense, they're locked in. Gabe caught them sleeping, stole it in the backcourt. Unforced error by Burbank on that one.
Thank you to everyone that's watching right now. We got about 45 to 50 people out there consistently watching the game. Hope you're enjoying it.
Miles inbounding. Alec gets it.
A little bit of a pressure press looking.
Now they gotta remember it's an 8-second in the backcourt, not 10. Alec to Miles. Miles floats it over Drick. He
Nice
gets
shot.
it to go.
Nice floater by Blake.
First 2 points of the game for Blake. Cuts the lead to 8. Minute and a half left in the quarter. Blake with the steal now. Cole on the leak out. The touchdown pass is good. And Austin Cole's able to finish.
Nice little 4-0 run right there, guys.
This is how they ended the half last time. And they get another
Wow.
steal. Miles, Alec to Cole.
This is huge.
Three-pointer's good.
Huge.
3-point
Just
lead
like
for Dream
that.
Vision.
Very sloppy from Dream Vision.
In about 45 seconds, Burbank just went on a 7-0 run to cut it to 3 points. Dre into Kaluna. He'll shoot his first 2 free throws of the game.
I mean, we went from having this game open up past 10 points to right back to 3 in like 45 seconds.
Whatever Manuel told his team in the huddle, keep telling them that. Dre, good on his first free throw. First point of the game for him.
We've been talking about this the whole tournament. With no fans here, you got to give yourselves some energy.
Second free throw is good. I mean, to be fair, there's a good amount of people here today
It is looking good.
compared to our All-Star game. 5-point lead for Dream Vision. Cole, another one? He gets that one to go. Cole has been feeling it ever since that game winner he hit last night. Dre, deep 3. Alec rebound. Burbank has a chance to tie it.
3 on 2.
Miles. He can't hit the 3. Alec though, he tries picking at the ball. Trick hits Dre. Dre into Kaluna, and Kaluna takes the charge.
Goodness.
Big man.
The big man with the charge.
Better put his body on the line right there.
Exactly.
That's also the second personal on Dre. 20.3 left in the quarter. 2-point lead for Dream Vision. Burbank can tie with a 2, take the lead with a 3. Kaluna sets one. Miles takes it. 5 seconds left. Miles steps back. No good on his 3. Dre, shot isn't off in time. Hits one of the poles. Your halftime score is 37-35. Dream Vision up. We've had a wild one so far. We got 20 minutes of action left for you coming after this break.
Stay tuned, everyone. We'll be right back. All right, everyone, we're back for the third quarter of the AABA Tournament Championship game. Dream Vision up 37-35 against Burbank. Guys, what are you looking forward to seeing in the second half?
Should I give a Greg Popovich answer? More basketball.
Pat?
This has been a lot closer than I thought. Because I give a lot of credit to Burbank. They're able to keep up. I like their decision making. They're making the extra pass, finding the open guy. But Dream Vision, I just can't see them, losing it in this second half. I think Andre and Tyler are going to find a way to get more involved. I think that the supporting cast are going to find a way to look for them. And at some point, like Zando said, how long can you keep them at bay?
Trey, no good on his three. Gabe, rebound. Kaluna with the straight up defense. Corner, Cole. No good. Burbank offensive board. Miles now from deep. It's good.
Bang.
Burbank takes the 1 point lead. Potter brings it down. Garin fouls him as he tries to get around the screen. I believe that's his third.
Garin's been doing a pretty decent job keeping up with Tada. He's not buying those fakes. He's very steady.
Dre to Drick. Gabe. He loses it. Drick is able to clean it up and finish the layup.
Good find by Gabby down there.
Was it a pass or did he just lose the ball?
Nah, I'm giving him credit and thinking he gave a good pass.
Alec hits Kaluna. Kaluna. Good on the three as he gets Drisser to blow by with the pump fake. And Dre now brings it into Drick. Gabe, he finished the layup over Kaluna.
Strong tape by Gabby.
I think they got the score wrong.
Alec goes off Kaluna's screen. He had him on the pop, but he throws it away. Ball back with Dream Vision. Never mind, the ref overrides his call, staying with Burbank. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Kaluna catches. He's good on his jumper.
It was a nice touch by Kaluna. Nice
Burbank.
mid-range game.
Burbank back up two. Tade. Driss.
Gotta look to shoot.
They dare him to shoot. He doesn't. But Drick gets it, and he finishes over Cole.
Nice take.
Tie game, 43-43. Alec. Kaluna. He shoots it. Alec reboards it.
Alec
Kaluna
is
cuts.
so under control. He's really managing the game well for Burbank.
He hasn't really, I don't think he's scored yet. He's had a huge impact on this game. He's been the point guard, controlling the pace, letting Burbank play at the tempo they want. Kaluna shooting 2 free throws. He knocks down the first. He's good on the second. Burbank back up 2 points. Tade rejects the screen. Out to the corner.
Nice
Gabe,
take.
reverse layup. Finishes the layup.
Gabby just working.
Alec gets it back from Kaluna. Cole in the post. Spins. Doesn't get it to go. Dre pushes the pace. Open court layup. No good. Tade follow up.
Good follow
It's
again
good.
by Tade.
I think Tade's had all layups, 2 putbacks, 1 drop-off pass. Not his typical way to score, but he's getting it done. Miles. Garin. Ball fake. Back to Miles. And Cole catches it. Free throw line jumper. It's true.
Great movement off the ball for him.
Luna deflects it out of bounds. Dream Vision ball.
Look, as the shooter, half the battle is setting yourself up, right? And then your teammates have to be looking for you. They're looking for him. They're looking for Austin a lot, which is, it's got to come from the coach, right? And the rest of the team has to buy into it.
Gabe, three-pointer. He gets another one to go.
Big shot.
3-point lead, Dream Vision. Alec into the middle of the paint, and he gets the left-handed layup to go. Pada now brings it down. 5 minutes, 18 seconds left in this quarter. Drick, short corner, gets to Gabe. Another 2 points for him.
Good find by Drick. And good activity by Gabby, moving around. Moving without the ball.
Drick has been a problem in that short corner. Alec wants the matchup. Gets right around Driss. Ball fake, floater, no good. Andre brings it. Pull up, three-pointer. He gets his first three of the game. Can't keep him quiet for that long. 6-point lead, Dream Vision.
That is such a tough shot. We've seen him make those shots yesterday, but it's still incredible. Hand in the face, contested.
Miles.
We saw Dre go on a little run of his own yesterday against his current / former team, Sardar Law. He can heat up, man. He can heat up at any time.
Bobby checks in for Driss. I think he just needs to see one going, and he's going to get going. Burbank calls a timeout. 3:59 left in the third quarter. Dream Vision up 55-49.
Doesn't look like Dre wants to leave the court.
Dream Vision, yeah, they opt to stay on the court during the timeout. Gabe, Tada both go for some water. It doesn't seem like they're talking much strategy.
You know, this is the kind of team they just want to go. They want to go, go, go. The more they slow down, the more frustrated they get. That's not their style of basketball. And what Manuel's doing, he's more of the organized type. He needs to get his team huddled up together, go over some stuff. And it helps them on their side. That's their game.
Burbank coming back out onto the floor. Ball into Kaluna. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He drives it. Runner. Count it. And one. Kaluna with the and one. Cuts the lead to 4, potentially 3.
We talked about this. Kaluna inside can be really effective. He's got to get more touches inside rather than settling for that 3.
Good on the free throw. 3-point lead for Dream Vision. Drick brings it out to Dre. Pull up. No good on his 3. Gabe battles for it. Taps it out of bounds. Burbank ball. Alec crosses the half-court line, just barely beating the 8-second count. Luna, step back. No good. Cole chases after the rebound. Garan catches. Bobby's up in the air. Cole wants the one-on-one matchup. Shakes, bakes, corner. Alec. No good. Gabe with the rebound.
Garan didn't box out there. Let Gabby just out-jump him.
That's one guy you don't want to try to out-jump. Dre, around the defense. Floater, over Kaluna. No!
Wow.
Kaluna with his second charge of the game.
You got to give this guy credit, man. He's the biggest guy on the court, putting his body on the line. Most guys are going to try and block that shot. Smart move, taking that charge.
And Dre's in foul trouble now. That's his third foul of the game.
I wouldn't worry about Dre fouling out. He's pretty aware of the situation, I'm sure. But again, you're right. 3 fouls with about 2.5 left in the quarter.
I'm sure his coach won't be subbing him out, considering he's his own coach. Wet spot. We actually haven't seen too many wet spots today. Yesterday, it was like a slip and slide on the court.
Yesterday was a mess with the mop situation.
Need a whole maintenance crew. Hold up now. Dre tying his shoes.
We want to give a shout out to our cameraman for today, Mr. Leon himself. You can book him for your needs anytime.
Tade covers Alex. Tade, little antsy. Goran catches it in the corner. Corner, Kaluna. Cole, blocked by Drick. Inside,
what a
Goran.
play. What
Cole
a
taps it
play.
inside. Goran gets the easy 2, 1-point game.
Huge play there. Keep the ball alive.
Drick gets it. 2-pointer. No good. Miles with the rebound. Burbank, chance to take the lead. Corner, Cole, 3-pointer. Bang, bang! Burbank takes the lead. 57-55. Dream Vision with a timeout. 1 minute, 50 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
That's too good of a look for Cole.
I don't know if you guys noticed, but Burbank scores in spurts. They go 4-0 run, 7-0 run. Dream Vision builds the lead. They go on another run.
They're a very streaky team for sure, but they've been very consistent this whole tournament.
They, I think, have the most continuity out of all the teams in the tournament.
One thing I want to point out, the defensive breakdown for Dream Vision is happening way too often. I gotta find a way to pick it up.
What can you say?
Driss inbounds. Drick gets it. Crosses the half-court line. Drick works. Scores it over Kaluna. Tie game.
Strong take by Drake.
Alec. Looking for Cole in the post. Dre fronts him. Goran, 3-pointer. Off the rim to Dre. He goes 1-on-4, and he gets the and one. Menwa not happy about that one.
Strong take by Dre Spite.
Minute 11 left in the third quarter. Dre Spite gives his team the lead. Chance to extend it to 3. He does that. Burbank looking for an answer. Miles catches. Kaluna looking for it in the post. Drick taps it. Kaluna controls it. 5 seconds on the shot clock. Cole in the corner. Tie game again. Cole has been on fire.
You can't lose Cole there. You have to be on him all game.
Drake, drop off pass. Gabe finishes the layup, swirls around the rim.
They've gone to that little high-low action between Drake and Gabe a few times now.
Whoever's in the short corner has been capitalizing every single time. Alec gets it back to Cole. Cole, free throw line jumper. Drick gets a piece of it. Dre out in front. Drick looking for a slam. Catches up to it, throws it right to Blake Miles. Driss back into Drick. He finishes. 5 seconds left. 4-point Dream Vision lead. Alec to Thoran. Thoran beats the buzzer. 2-point game headed into the final quarter of the championship.
Big basket there.
The back and forth battle all the way through.
Great job by Alex to get it up the court into Thoran's hands. With just under a second left, he gets it off.
Give credit to Alec. Under pressure, he's still finding a way to create a nice look for Goran down there.
All right, guys. Heading in to the fourth quarter, we're going to take a quick break for about 30 seconds, and we'll be back with an interview with David Lalazarian. Stick around.
Oh, that'd be quick here, huh?
No, it's okay.
Oh,
we're
on
going
the
to
sideline?
start and then we'll talk as the game goes.
Okay.
All right, guys. We're back with a special guest, someone that we've been wanting to bring on our podcast for a while now. We're going to talk to him a little as the game goes on. So, Leon, you can bring the camera back, and we'll talk to David as the game goes on. So, David.
How are you guys?
Good, man. How are you?
Good. Good to be here.
You've been one of the most notable Armenian players of all time in Homenemen, I should say at least, and even off Homenemen. As a guy coming back and watching the game now in different levels, something like this, a tournament that's trying to get Armenians to the next step. Right. What are some of your thoughts watching something like this take place?
You know, it's good to have any outlet where we can have Armenians come together and play basketball and develop those skills. There has to be something in place. I mean, Homenemen is nice and all these other avenues are nice, but I mean, we have to be a little more consistent and have a solid program and teaching people how to play basketball. So it's always good when we have an ability to come together and play ball.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. Let's talk about your time a little bit, playing professional and college, that time frame. You went to Pepperdine. You were obviously one of the more notable players, like we just said. How was that time for you playing at Pepperdine and then looking at basketball as a professional level afterwards?
I mean, basketball, when you have that passion and, you know, I had that love for the game at early on, there's nothing like it. There's nothing like experiencing playing at a high level, you know, playing overseas after a little bit. It was the right time in my life, obviously, at the time when you're playing college ball and shortly after in my 20s. And I'm grateful for those experiences. And everything you learn in basketball, or in any sport for that matter, it helps you out later in life, whether it be deal with adversity, preparing for anything that you're going to do in the professional as far as the work goes. All the things dealing with losing, that's another thing, you know, preparing and dealing with losing or winning or handling winning. Those are things that you could translate to your everyday life after you're done playing. So I really appreciate all the experiences I had, and I've used it since then.
So, David, I want to ask you, you're seeing the level of basketball, and then game had changed and from when you were playing to now. Who are some players that you see in this game currently that you think can compete in your era?
Well, I think, you know, anytime you got players playing hard and that are skilled, they can probably play in any area. The game has changed a lot since when I played at Stars. There's a lot more three-point shooting and, you know, not as much mid-range and stuff like that. But, you know, Andre Spite's a great player. I think he had 52 the other night. I mean, when you're dealing with someone at that level, he can obviously play at any area. And some of the guys here today, I don't know who they are, but they've been playing hard. And number one on Red is at a great game. He's very athletic, and he's aggressive. He's a guy you like to have on your team. So, you know, as long as you have those skills, you can translate and play in any area.
Definitely. One thing I wanted to ask you, I want to talk about your home and MN days just a little bit because that's where we first saw you. I know, for most kids out there watching, they might have not seen you play with the OC teams. Take us back to those kind of days where you were involved playing Armenian basketball, AGBU, home and MN, wherever it was. What were those days like?
It was fun. I had not been a part of Armenian basketball growing up. I mean, I was in Orange County. I played high school, public high school, so I wasn't really involved in Armenian basketball until after college. My brother was playing home and men, so I went and joined the team, and it was a lot of fun. Being a part of that Armenian culture, being around, making those friends and connections that those last a lifetime. Mm-hmm. I love that aspect of it. And the basketball is a mechanism to do that. And AGBU, I met a lot of my good friends to this day on AGBU, great guys, and also played at a high level. Toro, David Chilakian, Tosi Etniakyan, and Diron Ohanian and Zara Kumjan. But these are great guys. I mean, and that's the thing about basketball, can make those connections that you friendships that last a lifelong. And what I have today and the relations I have, I owe to basketball even to this day.
Definitely.
Talk a little bit about your experience playing in Armenia and being there and being around that culture. We know you've gone a couple of times, am I correct?
Yeah, I went 3 times to Armenia.
So can you talk a little bit about the experience going there, seeing the culture and the basketball aspect of it?
And again, that's another avenue that basketball opens up a door to a lot of people experiencing going to Armenia and being in that being in our homeland. Mm-hmm. I probably, to be honest with you, I don't know if I would have gone if it wasn't for basketball, right? And having gone, again, being immersed in the culture, speaking the language, it's a great experience. Something that obviously you carry with you the rest of your life, and it's something that wouldn't be there without basketball.
Right.
Absolutely. Well, David, I want to thank you. We definitely have to save that time for you to come on the podcast.
Absolutely.
So,
Absolutely. I'll look forward to it. We'll definitely do that.
It'll be great, but I appreciate it.
All right, guys.
Take care.
So
Enjoy the rest of the
Appreciate
game.
it.
Good to see you guys.
Take
See you,
care.
David. All right, guys. David Lalazarian, one of the best Armenian basketball players, without a doubt, in the last 20-plus years that we've seen.
Alec, I don't want to take the attention away from this game, but meeting him is such a incredible experience because you and I both grown up with the stories of the 2001 AGBU team and how they competed against home and men teams, and how everyone says that Lalazarian is the best, is the top 5, or if not the best player to ever play in home and men, and to get his perspective on basketball and Armenian culture and how he sees the game being played today. It's just really interesting to hear him, and we would definitely love to have him on the show.
It definitely would be fun to dive deeper in some of those talks. We welcome back Zando.
I'm here again, guys. Just under 7 minutes left. 8-point lead for Dream Vision.
This game has opened up a little, and you got to think that 6:50 left. Huge possession here. You can either go up by 10 or see, Burbank. I keep referring to them, but they got to come back and score.
I mean, Burbank, every time they go down 7-8, they're like, let's start playing. They go on a run. So, I mean, maybe this is where they're at their best, but you're eventually going to run out of time to make that comeback. Gabe pulling double duty, mopping the floor and playing. Tada brings it. Goes around Drick's screen. Driss. Out to Dre. Gabe steps back.
Tough shot.
No good.
That was
Kaluna
not
rebounds.
necessary. You don't need
Miles.
a step back.
Pull.
How can
Corner.
you leave him open? How
Give
are you
him
gonna
3
leave him
more.
open?
5-point lead for Dream Vision.
You got to understand that Alec isn't looking to shoot, and he's their best shooter.
He's their most lethal scorer. Cole covers Drick. Kaluna waits in the paint. Corner. Driss. No good on his three-point attempt. Blake gets it up to Goran. Inside Miles. Cole.
Oh,
Miles
huge
rebounds
shot.
it. Oh. Hits Goran. Cole. He shoots it over Gabe.
Oof.
Can't get it to fall. Dre brings it into the front court. Tade. Hits Driss. They let Driss drive. Back out to Dre. 8 on the shot clock. Goes up around Kaluna. No basket, it's a travel. Untimely time for a travel. Drick saying he wanted the ball. Burbank, chance to cut it to a one-possession game.
Well, Xander, I don't blame him. He makes good decisions every time he touches the ball.
Kaluna catches. Gets right around Drick. Goes for the slam, but he's fouled on the
You
way
gotta
up.
just lay that up. Could have easily been an and one there.
He wanted the highlight reel play. Kaluna shooting 2. Chance to make it a one-possession game. Good on the first. .457 left in the game. Gets the friendly roll on the second. 3-point lead for Dream Vision. Drick brings it into the front court. Dre sets one for Dre. Dre, catch and shoot. Back out to Drick. Inside, Dre loses the handle. Double team at Dre, 3-pointer.
That's a
No
tough
good.
shot, even for him.
Foul on the floor. Gabby's able to draw it on Austin Cole.
It's a tough shot for Dre, even for him.
4th team foul for Burbank. Next one. Dream Vision was shooting 1-1. Drick catches. Cole covers. Foul on the floor. Going to be 1-1 for Drick. It's also Cole's 4th personal.
They gotta be careful with him. He's been their best scorer today. The last thing you want is for him to get any kind of foul trouble.
Big free throws here.
Chance to make it a 2-possession game again. Drick, good on the front end. 4-point game. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left in the final quarter. Good on the second. 5-point lead for Dream Vision. Dre now covering Alec. Miles into Kaluna. Backs him down. Powers him down. No, it's an offensive foul.
Oh my goodness.
I think he was just too strong from there. I think they're penalizing him for his size.
That was, in my opinion, a flop. 100% flop.
Yeah.
Good job by Drake to sell the
sold
call.
I don't agree with that call,
Well, it
especially when
shouldn't be
he's
a
moving his
foul.
feet back.
Drake on the other end. Gabby loses the ball going up.
Tough play by Gabby, and Cole looks shaken up.
I think he hurt his finger or something. I think that foul is also. Foul is on Cole. It's his 5th. Slow to get up. Miles gives him a hand.
Appears to be okay, but he still looks like he's holding on to that. I believe it's his groin or his finger. I can't tell.
It's going to take a lot to get one of these guys out of this championship game with 3:24 left. Gabe hits his first free throw. 6-point lead. Dream Vision a couple stops and a couple scores away from putting this game away. Gabe can't hit the second. Cole corrals it in. Driss now covers Alec. Kaluna, step back. No good on the jumper. Tade can't get the ball up to Drick.
Drake getting frustrated, not touching that ball.
Dre gives it to Drick though, and Drick finishes the layup. That's his second delay of the game. That's a technical foul. Technical foul on Dream Vision. Bad time to give Burbank a chance at a free point. Cole. No good on his free throw.
Second delay of game.
It's a tough break for Cole.
2 delay of games is a technical.
Dre picking up Alec full court now. Nothing easy for him. Miles brings it. Alec. To Kaluna. Cole with post position. Kaluna inside. Flicks it up. Finishes the layup. Cuts the lead to 6.
Good take by a big fella.
Kaluna is really good at catching it outside, ripping through and going right to the basket.
You know, I gotta say, I think he moves so fluidly for a man of his size.
Drake, hand off to Dre. Dre into the paint. Fades away, no good. Drake follows it up. Dream Vision back up 8. Alec gets it past half court. Drake fouls. Drake blocks the shot after the whistle. Good foul by Driss, stopping the easy look. Exactly 2 minutes remain in this one. Dream Vision up 8. Burbank needs a basket here. Oh, Gabe steals it! Breakaway! Slam! No! Layup! 10-point lead for Dream Vision.
I think that should do it. 2 minutes left, 10-point game.
I mean, Burbank's got a lot of fight in them. They gotta get a quick basket here. Keep themselves in it. Kaluna. Bangs Drick, scores a layup. Menwell calls a timeout. Minute 42 left. 79-71. Dream Vision leads.
Is there enough time for Burbank to come back from this one, guys? 8 minutes left. Minute 42 left on the clock.
It's gonna be tough. They gotta get a stop here for sure. Gabe, I think they're gonna get it to him. He's been the hot hand. Dre and Tada remaining quiet. It hasn't mattered too much for Dream Vision.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, at the end of the day, they're still touching the ball most of the time, but they're making good decisions with it.
The crowd starts making their ways back to their cars.
Armand, Chris leaving. I'm told they're going to Jersey Mike's on brand. If anyone wants to join, I'll be with them after finally eating today.
Well, boys, as we wrap up this tournament, it was a good 2 weeks. Games were fun. We had our fair share of funny moments. The AABA tournament is coming to a close. Can Burbank make one last run here? Let's see.
Drick brings it up. Alec applying full court pressure. Right into the paint. Drop off pass, Gabby. The call.
I think it was a kickball.
Kickball. Minute 31 left. 15 on the shot clock. Tade gets double teamed. Evades it. Fouled on the floor. It's going to be 2 shots. They're in the double bonus. Tade shooting 2 free throws. Trying to put Burbank or Dream Vision back up double digits. Good on the first. Tade gets the second. 10-point game, minute 23 left. Alec, Tade picks his pockets. Looked like a travel, gets it to Gabe, no good on the finish. Alec fouls Gabe. Gabby mad at himself for missing the layup. Gonna have to earn his 2 points with the free throw. Gabby no good on his first free throw. Gabe no good on the second. A little bit of hope left for Burbank. Not too much. Miles into Drick. Out to Goran. Three-pointer. No good. Looks like the time's expiring on this tournament. Lob to Dre. Not a very good pass. Taps it back to Tade. 2 points. Technical foul on Dre.
Dre might not be happy with that, but Garn did the right thing. You don't want to give a dunk on the other side.
Yeah, I didn't see anything wrong with that from Garen's stance.
Just some hustle.
Why do you want to see the other guy dunk on you in the last seconds of the game?
Cole shooting a technical free throw. No good on another one. 56.2 left. 12-point game. Miles set to inbound. Alec gets it. Under a minute left of the AABA tournament. Alec pull-up three. No good. Gabe. Rebound. Drick brings it into the front court. Tade catches.
Let the clock run down.
Splits the double team, gets fouled. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Little bit of confusion seems to be going on. Tade steps up to the line. Drains the first. He's money on the second. 14-point lead for Dream Vision. Largest lead of the game. 30 seconds left. Cole gets him up. Can't get the three to fall. Drick, rebound. Foul in the backcourt, I believe. Drick will shoot 2 free throws.
Burbank does not want to give Dream Vision any kind of dunk or anything like that, which I understand. You play to the end. Give them a lot of credit. They came out, they played extremely hard. They executed.
You know, the final score is looking a lot like what I thought it would be, more or less. Just a few less points from both teams.
Swami Alec with the prediction.
The fans at home got a good game, though, guys.
This was not the game that we saw. This score doesn't justify the game we saw.
It doesn't.
No.
Burbank played great.
Very tightly contested first half. Dream Vision just went on a fourth quarter run to start it off that Burbank couldn't overcome finally.
Austin Cole had a very good shooting game, but towards the end he got a little hurt. They applied a little more pressure.
Miles, no good on his three. Cole slaps it back to him. Miles good on his second attempt. 11-point game. Clock dwindles down. And that'll do it for the first AABA tournament. Dream Vision are your champions. They'll be taking home the cash prize.
Congrats to Dream Vision. Burbank still will be taking home the secondary prize, so you got to be happy with that. But Dream Vision,
too much for them to overcome in this final game.
Again, it all comes back to having, we got to put all 4 of those guys the respect they need. Drick and the rest of the crew, Dre, Tade, and Gabe.
Everyone on this team contributed. Even Bobby came in, he hit a big shot. Everyone did what they were supposed to do, and that's why they came out as champs.
Tade and Dre didn't have their most lethal scoring games, but they didn't need it. Gabe and Drick were there to pick up the slack for them.
And if you're Burbank, you got to keep your head up. Had a very tough game, played extremely hard. And Manuel should be proud of his boys.
Well, guys, as we wait to see if there's an official
trophy ceremony.
Yeah. I mean, let's talk about this tournament as a whole for a last minute really quickly. We saw a lot of good talent, but to take it to the next level, I think we're going to have to see consistency from these teams, practicing maybe together a few times, getting to know each other more. A lot of the guys that were here today hadn't met each other up until this tournament, right? So what do you see for the future of this?
I think there's got to be a little more commitment, as you said, people getting in shape, teams playing together beforehand. But honestly, for a first tournament, pretty good. No unexpected hitches. We didn't have a fight, thank God.
Yeah.
I mean, with Armenian basketball, obviously there's going to be chirping. Everyone knows each other. You want to try to get into your opponent's head, but nothing malicious, really. Pat, you have any thoughts?
Well, I mean, from what I saw, it was a very competitive league, but like Alex said, commitment, practices, making this league a little more organized. I mean, we just saw a team without a coach win, which is, I understand, but they're very talented.
Yeah.
Most of these other teams, it was very obvious. Not having the proper coaching, not making the proper adjustments did hurt. This Burbank team that we just saw, we all know for a fact that Manuel did a great job getting them organized, and he kept them in this game. They allowed him to be in this game. And I feel like in the future games that will come up, if we can see some coaching, if we can see some little more organization, I think this will be very entertaining. It can grow to something bigger.
Well, guys, I don't know if there's going to be an official trophy ceremony, but I think we're going to wrap it up here.
Thank you, everyone that's tuned in these past 2 weeks. We really appreciate the support.
It's been fun,
Whoever's
man.
reached out and said kind words to us, we also appreciate that. That'll do it from us, from the AABA. Alec, Pat, and myself. See you guys next time. Thank you.
Take care.